A lot of people who are interested in divorcing are also wondering whether or not mediation could work for them. And in New York, with presumptive mediation being a thing these days, that's a really good question. I'm Catherine Miller. I've been a divorce mediator in New York for over 30 years and a divorce lawyer. And here are some tips to think about whether or not it could work for you. They don't all have to match your situation, but if a lot of them do, mediation might be a great choice. The first one is that the two of you agree that divorce is the right path right now. If you don't, that's going to be much harder to work together successfully in mediation. Second, you have similar goals for what the divorce would look like, and you want it to be fair to you and to your spouse. Three, you have reasonably decent communication. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to come in holding hands or singing Kumbaya, but you are able to speak in each other's presence, take in a little bit of what the other person is saying, and it doesn't always feel terrible. Fourth, there's no domestic violence. And, maybe some threatening behavior, whatever. Sometimes in certain circumstances, very structured mediation can work in domestic violence situations, but as a general rule, if domestic violence is part of your situation, it's not going to be great for you. Fifth, and this one is super important, you are ready to work, because in mediation, you and your spouse are going to be doing most of the talking and most of the understanding and most of the work in the negotiation with the help of the mediator and perhaps with the help of your attorneys as well, but you better be ready to work. Six, you're reasonably okay reading financial documents. You think you can understand the numbers and it doesn't just send you into a tizzy of anxiety because you're going to need to be able to understand the numbers. And finally, you can be honest, open, and fair. If you come into the divorce thinking that this isn't going to work for you, if it works for them, then mediation isn't going to work for you, or if that's how your spouse feels either. I've summarized these tips into a downloadable PDF, and if you are interested in getting it, click the link below. I'll be happy to send it over. And if you've got any questions, of course, give us a call. Thanks for listening.